Man, what's good, everybody? I'm back with another one. This is Let Me Rant. My name is Adrian. A-Wop, Wop, Wop. Appreciate that, y'all. Before I get into my video, man, I just want to say I appreciate everybody who's taking the time to watch a video of mine. I know I ain't got that many, but we building. And I'm going to keep building and keep building, man. That's the goal, man. You just got to lay brick by brick. And I just want to say, appreciate everybody for subscribing and watching my videos. And the more and more I keep doing this, the more and more I'm going to get better at it. So bear with me. But what I'm going to be talking about today, man. So the draft was this weekend. And, man, there was just a lot of BS that went on. A lot. From Shedeur being screwed from teams drafting him. You know, he dropped all the way to the 5th round, projected to be at minimum a top 5 pick. But hey, man, you know, sometimes, man, politics will kick your ass, and I guess they try to teach my boy a lesson, but he gonna prosper. But, you know, that really wasn't even the thing that really pissed me off, man. It was at one point during his draft party, he ended up getting a prank call. And we're going to watch the video, man, and I just got some words for all parties involved, man. So let's get it.
Hello. Yeah, what's going on?
This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
Good, been waiting on you.
Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man.
No, for sure.
We're gonna take you with our next pick right here, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir, let's be legendary.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, man.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
What does that mean?
The side effects is crazy.
Did they just troll here? Okay. Man, you just got trolled, bro. They tripping now, man. Now they're crashed out, bro.
The New Orleans Saints select Tyler Shuck, quarterback, Louisville.
Switch it up.
I think it's disgusting. I don't understand what the heck's going on with it. 5th player on my board. It's never happened before in 47 years where a player that high has dropped this far. It's sitting there in round 4 with other quarterbacks.
Hello. Yeah, what's going on?
So, these players have trained, worked hard their entire life for that very moment to get that phone call. And you got these young punks. Matter of fact, man, let me just say, man, these all hoe ass motherfuckers that's gonna try to fuck that up for them. Apparently it was a son from the Atlanta Falcons, DC coach, Jeff Albridge. I guess he had his iPad out and his son, Jax Albridge, snooped in and got Shedeur's number and took it back to his boy. So that was this side of the phone call. We're going to look at the other side of the phone call. So let's check that part out.
This is Mickey Loomis here, the GM of the New Orleans Saints. How you doing? This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
Good, been waiting on you.
Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man. We're gonna take you with our next pick right here, man.
This thing let's be legendary.
Hey, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, man. Sorry about that.
Oh my God! He funny!
This is Mickey Loomis here, the
Man, yeah, so apparently the one in the back, that is Jax Albridge. That's the son of the DC from the Falcons. And I guess, yeah, like I said, he went and got the number from the iPad and shit. So, for you, you little boy, you're a follower. You're none but a follower. You went and you snuck that in. You got that number, and you took it to your little punk ass friends because you wanted to be cool. You ain't cool. You just a little privileged little bitch. And I'm not gonna just sit here and just try to just be all nice about it, man. You really a hoe. So Jeff Ulbrich, you raised a hoe. Facts. You a follower, you know what I'm saying? Like, you went and tried to kill this young man's happiness. You know, like I said, the draft wasn't going his way. So he was just sitting here anxiously waiting for a phone call. He didn't know where it was coming from. And then you want to go and make the moment about you trying to troll and shit, thinking that it's cool, but it's not. And that's the problem with a lot of you little dickheads. Y'all don't know anything about consequences. I always say, man, I feel like everybody at least needs to be punched one time in their life so they can know what it feels like to have repercussions for something that you did. You know what I'm saying? So, it was some whole shit, man, and I just hated it. And the fact that it's Ole Miss, that don't surprise me. You know what goes on over there. You know, I don't even gotta say it. You know, you got these little doofuses thinking that they cool. First of all, Buddy, Brad, your prank call wasn't even cool. It was unseasoned. There's a lot of unseasoned chicken going on in there. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, man. If I had an opportunity to do it, it would have been wow. I would have made it worth its while. You know what I'm saying? But y'all over here laughing and giggling like y'all said something crazy. Oh, you're gonna have to wait a little longer, and then start like, that ain't even funny. Like, you could at least spice it up a little bit. But like I said, man, y'all got no seasoning. All raw chicken. Y'all, you guys cook your chicken, you rip it out the pack, you don't clean it, and you just put it in the oven and you cook it. Shit still be pink. That's what you guys do. So it don't surprise me that the joke was trash. And to the little follower, you a hoe, because you really could get your dad jammed up. Like, your dad's in a great position right now. He's a defensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons. And that could have went really south. But the problem with that is, you are lucky. I'm not even gonna lie. The problem for me is, if that was the Mannings that you did that to, your dad would have been fired, and your dad would have probably been cleaning jock straps and carrying fucking equipment. But since it was the Sanders, no problem at all. So, because everybody is on this high trying to just tarnish the Sanders names, which they ain't done nothing. Dion ain't done nothing but be a great father. And that's one thing in our community that we do not see a lot of, is that's highlighted, because there's a lot of great fathers. So the media be trying to make it seem like there ain't a lot of good fathers, but no, there's a lot of great fathers. You know what I'm saying? So that like be pissing me off. But you know, it's Atlanta. It's the Atlanta Falcons. It's not like they got the best organization. You know what I'm saying? Their organization is trash. They had a 28-3 lead, and what did they do? They did off. They ain't Philly. They should be more like Philly. Philly would have never let that happen. But like I said, the Falcons is a shit organization. They ain't won nothing. And they went to the Super Bowl once and tricked it off. So it doesn't surprise me. You guys are no different than the Cleveland Browns. Ooh, excuse me. You guys are no different than the Jaguars. You guys are no different than the Panthers. Just a crappy organization that ain't won nothing. So for you to be slipping and leaving personal information out like that, you know, that's just on brand with you guys, because you guys ain't going nowhere. Let's be honest. You guys probably won't even win the division. So your dad is a coordinator. And you know, coaching jobs in the NFL are like really, really hard to keep. Like, that shit can go south quick. Once, like, the head coach get fired, boom, your ass could be out of there. Once the defense ain't playing well, boom, they can your ass in the middle of the season. So it's not like we're saying like the Falcons got one of the best defenses in the league. So you already put a target on your pop's back because of this. But they're not going to have any repercussions on what happened because it was the Sanders. They apologized. The son apologized. The organization apologized. And you know what y'all could do? You guys could take those apologies. Go get them proofread. Give it to Ulbrich. Give it to the Sun. Let them read it. Let them okay it. And then you go and you laminate that. And then you take that apology and you shove it so far up your ass that your ass is going to be tasting your own shit for the next week. Yeah. That's what y'all should do. So, like I said, man, it's unfortunate, but Shedeur built for it. He built for it. You know, you can't have that mindset and be all flashy if you ain't built for that shit. So he don't really got nobody in the way in Cleveland. So I think he's gonna prosper quick unless they try to do some bullshit. But to you guys out there trying to tarnish his name, fucking Brad, Jax, you guys are some hoes. You guys are followers. You guys are not cool. You guys is lame pieces of shit. And I hope all of y'all in that room get y'all ass kicked. And yeah, man. Fuck y'all. And that is another episode of Let Me Rant, man. It's your boy Big Wapo. I hope everybody have a great day. And I'm out this bitch.